Good morning, guys. How are you today? I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I know that my weekend was pretty blessed, but I do need to ask you guys for something today. I'm asking you guys to please pray for my family, and it's actually a good friend of mine whose mom is in the hospital, and she's like a mother to me. So I'm just asking you guys for your prayers, and then I'll leave it at that, okay? If you guys could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. But overall, my weekend was blessed. I didn't get to go see Red Tailors like I really wanted to on yesterday because I spent most of my day at the hospital. But I did receive an awesome word from God yesterday morning. My bishop was on point. I'm going to have a link down below to my church's website. When I say God is faithful, He is faithful, because I needed to hear that word that he preached yesterday, because I've been dealing with a lot of things when it comes down to forgiveness. And there's only one person in my life that I just refuse to forgive. And I'm going to be real open with you guys right now. I could not forgive my mama to save my life, of how she is and how she treats me and how she treats my other family members and my kids. I couldn't forgive this woman to save my life. But Lord blessed my bishop with a word yesterday that really worked on my spirit and worked in my heart, and I was able to let that anger and disdain go yesterday. So I was able to forgive and let go of that situation on yesterday. God really moved. He moved me so much. I bought 4 copies of it, and I felt like blessing some people with that word. But I'm going to leave the link down below to my church's website. And we also have programming, salttv.org. We have a link down below for you guys, so you guys can check it out if you want to. But I'm telling you, I was blessed yesterday. What else happened? Everything this weekend pretty much just went great. Even with me receiving the news that I received yesterday, it wasn't so bad, because I know that God is faithful, and everything that happens in its own season, in its own time, and according to God's plan. So I'm not distraught. Yes, we all have emotions, and we go through cycles of being. I can't be angry, because I have a greater understanding that God works the way God works, and everything is according to God's plan. So I have learned to deal with certain situations and be content in whatever situation it is that I have to deal with. So I'm okay. I did notice that I have some entries to my contest, which is great. The contest is going great. I'm going to take the time today, and I'm going to read over the entries that I have thus far and respond to them. Everybody's going to get a response from me, and not just for this contest. I plan on following up with you guys later on, and in regards to where you stand as far as your goals are concerned, because I want somebody to follow up with me. Accountability. Hold me accountable for the things that I say that I want to do, the desires of my heart. And, I understand people evolve and change, and your wants and your needs and your desires change over time. Hey, there's no problem with that. But I want to be a support to as many people as I want to. My goal this year is to inspire, to breathe God into people's lives. And I want to touch as many people as I possibly can this year. That is something that I really, really want to do. And everybody that I come in contact with, I have no problem with confessing and saying that God is faithful. I have no problem with sharing my testimony with them. I have no problem with saying, how can I help you? And I was so blessed last week. It was just crazy, because I went to school Wednesday. I had a class, and the girl in my class touched my heart. She shared her testimony with me. She shared her testimony with me, and she talked to me. And she was like, she sat there and she talked to me. She said, I don't tell too many people this, but her husband had died at her hand. She was abused, and her husband had died at her hand. And she sat there and she was like, I had asked God to take me. I wanted to be punished for what I had did. It was an accident. But she shared her complete, I'm going to leave it at that. She shared her complete testimony with me. I lay no judgment on anybody. I just felt it was a beautiful thing and that God was moving. And she blessed me because she told me something about myself that I needed to hear as well. And so I sat there. This woman had to catch 4 buses just so she can get to school. 4 buses. And she's working on her degree and she's trying to work and stuff. So I said at school, I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to stay here. What time you get out of class? Because my classes are over at 11:40 in the morning. And she was like, I don't get out of class till 1:20. I said, well, I'll sit here until you get out of class. And I sat there and waited for her. I said, I can take you here so that you won't have to go through this process. Because for some of you guys who don't know, I caught the bus for 2 years. When I was working on my first degree, I caught the bus for 2 years. 2 years I caught the bus. And walked. And I used to walk my kids 2.5, almost 3 miles to school every day. I used to catch the bus, wash their laundry. I used to walk to do their laundry, and I would have to do it in little segments. And I lived like that for 2 years. 2 years I did that. And I waited until I was about to graduate to buy me a car. Because of life decisions, I had put myself in that predicament to where I had to do that. But you know what? It just taught me patience, and it just made me depend on God a little bit more. So she shared her testimony with me, and it was a blessing to me. And it was working towards what my bishop was preaching about this weekend. She was talking about forgiveness. And that's a big deal. A lot of us don't grasp how big a deal it is. And we hold grudges and don't even know we hold grudges. It's just how we are. It's just built into us for some reason. But I was blessed this weekend. Even with me receiving the little news I've received, I was really, really blessed tremendously this weekend. And I'm grateful for that. So I'm sharing that with you guys. But I really hope you guys had a great weekend. Remember, my 200 plus subby contest is going on. First prize is $100. $100. Who could not use $100? You can have a $100 gift card to anywhere you want. It could just be a $100 Visa gift card. That's $100 free cash. Spend it however you want to spend it. You know, it's up to you. And I just felt like being a blessing to people because people have blessed me tremendously. God has blessed me tremendously. And this is my season. This is my season. I am going to claim it. I'm taking ownership of it. God has really been working in my life. He has surrounded me with such awesome people that it's overwhelming at times. And I am so blessed and so grateful. And it's just such an awesome feeling to know that I am blessed and be able to share that with you guys. And I know I'm going to keep saying God is faithful, God is faithful, God is faithful. And my goal this year is to inspire, to breathe God, to breathe life into people, and just to motivate. And that's where I'm at right now in my life. I really am, because God is just doing a work in me, and as I'm evolving and changing and becoming more accepting of what it is that God is offering me and God is doing in my life, man, it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing to be a blessing. It really is. I thank you all for taking the time to watch my videos. I thank you for and appreciate you for subscribing to my channel as well. Again, my contest is going to be running through February 3rd. I will announce the winner on February 4th. It's going to be chosen at random. There is 3 winners that's going to be selected. You guys will hey, you can enter if you want to. I just need your 12 goals. What 12 main goals are you wanting to focus on for this year? Let me know. Let me know. If you want me to be an accountability partner, I don't have no problem with that. We all need motivation. But that's all I got to say today. I know I'm a little lengthy, a little wordy, but you know what? This is what's on my spirit, what's on my heart, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I love you guys. I thank God for you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Enjoy your week.